Don't put it on pizza though. Do not put it on pizza.
Absolutely. Pineapple on pizza is the way to go. You know,
Pineapple on pizza is disgusting.
If you're gonna eat pizza, you gotta eat something healthy with that pizza. So how much better
that's
would
tomato
it be
sauce.
is if you put some pineapple on your pizza? AdventFit is a podcast that has a holistic approach to physical, spiritual, and mental well-being. In each episode, we share productive ways to live a healthier and happier lifestyle. Unlike other podcasts in this space, AdventFit gives you a comprehensive approach to fitness without the fluff for the everyday Christian.
5 ways to boost your immune system. Before we talk about the ways to boost your immune system, we'll talk about what the immune system is. Our immune system is essential for survival. Without it, we are open to attack. White blood cells are the security guards, superheroes of the immune system. They're the Batmans, the Supermans, the Spider-Mans. Actually, they're the Avengers and the Justice League combined.
That would be an epic comic book or a movie if you had both of them together.
That would. Didn't they do that in the comics before? Or didn't
They've done that in comics before, but definitely not in the movies.
They should definitely do
now
it
that I
like
think
that.
about it, if you put the DC extended universe combined with the MCU, that would actually be bad because DC is horrible right now with the movies.
DC had some good movies. The Batman was pretty good.
The Batman is not part of the DC extended universe though. That was a side story.
Oh, so what's the universe then? Justice League is the universe?
Justice League is the universe, and the characters that are in the Justice League movie.
Oh, but I mean, the movies were bad, but the Snyder Cut was like we talked about in the other episode. The Snyder Cut was good.
Yeah, well, that's debatable.
But it would be because that's debatable. It was super long. I watched it in 2 parts. I think maybe 3 parts, but it was good. I think but they have different styles. Like the DC movie is like really really dark, and Marvel is like kind of happy go lucky, so they couldn't mesh it. It would be there wouldn't be any way to mesh it. I guess it'd be like the new Doctor Strange.
Well, I mean, the Justice League movie, the Josh Whedon cut had a more light feel to it.
Oh, it did, but it was terrible. So I couldn't even finish it. That was a terrible movie.
So what are we talking about again?
We are talking about 5 ways to boost your immune system. So before we talk about the ways to abuse it.
Yeah, before you can talk about 5 ways, you got to talk about 4 ways.
No. Before we talk about the 5 ways to boost your immune system, we have to talk about what the immune system is.
True.
So we said that the immune system, the main superhero of the immune system is the white blood cells. And white blood cells are also called leukocytes. Leukocytes.
Like
and
Luco, I am your father?
I don't know about Luco. That's from Star Wars. Or like Luco from the Dallas Mavericks, Luco Magic. Actually, that's Luca, not Luco.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
It's called... You don't know about Luca.
Luca as in the mermaid?
No! I said Luca from the Dallas Mavericks. What do you mean Luca from the mermaid? I didn't know what that is.
There's a Pixar movie called, like, I think Luca. It's like he's a boy mermaid.
Oh,
merman.
yeah.
A merboy.
I remember that. I saw somebody watching that. It's a terrible movie. It was
nonsense. I haven't seen it.
Pure nonsense. Yeah, don't watch
that was
it.
directed Disney Plus, so I didn't.
I guess I think it's highly rated, but it's a nonsense movie. Anyway, back to the topic. So we're talking about leukocytes.
You were talking about immune system. You talking about the white blood cells.
Yes,
right?
white blood cells.
That reminds me of Osmosis Jones. Osmosis Jones was a hero who was a white blood cell. That was another good movie. But anyway, what are we talking about again?
Anyway, so let me continue. We're talking about the immune system, and we're talking about the white blood cells, which are called leukocytes, right? And leukocytes, they circulate in the blood vessels and the lymphatic vessels. And white blood cells are on constant patrol and looking for pathogens. When they find a target, they begin to multiply and send signals out to other cells to do the same. So there are 2 main types of leukocytes. 2 main types of leukocytes.
What are the 2, Jeff?
So the 2 main types of leukocytes are, the first one are phagocytes. And these cells...
Well, why does this sound like another Netflix TV show?
I don't know. What kind of Netflix TV show is called Phago?
Isn't it like Chris Rock, like in like...
There's Fargo. There's Fargo, and that's not Netflix. That's I think FX. That's on Hulu, I think, but it's not on Netflix. Okay. But anyway, phagocytes these cells surround and absorb pathogens and break them down, essentially eating them. So basically, these cells, they see when your body's under attack, and they find whatever is attacking it. They give them a 2-piece and a biscuit. So they attack the cells.
What kind of nonsense are you talking about right now? 2-piece and a biscuit.
They get the 2-piece and the biscuit. The phagocytes are on point. They're on their job. And the lymphocytes help the body to remember previous invaders and recognize them if they come back to attack again. So they see the previous invaders. So if something came to attack your body and it comes back, they can see what it is, and they'll point it out like, oh, it was
like a security system or something.
Yeah. So they work together. They're awesome. The ways to keep your immune system healthy, of course, these are the obvious ones, are don't smoke, exercise regularly, maintain a healthy weight, and wash your hands regularly.
I just washed my hands right before I came to this to record this podcast.
Great job. You're on point. You're one step closer.
Just in case, like we're talking and I accidentally like touch my eye or something like that. You
awesome.
got to make sure your hands are clean, especially with COVID happening
you gotta
all
make
around.
Sure. So these steps that we're gonna talk about soon are great, but you could do all these steps. You could have the best lifestyle, the healthiest lifestyle. Take all the skin off your chicken wings. You could sleep for as many hours. But if you don't take the proper precautions, you will still get COVID-19. So you have to make sure you're socially distancing, make sure you're wearing your mask, make sure you're being safe.
Different people have different thoughts on all the stuff you just said. I remember I was at the print shop, and then this guy, he had like some signs up talking about how after just 9 minutes of a kid wearing a mask, they've already ingested more than the regulated amount for carbon dioxide just in 9 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So there's pros and cons. You know what I mean, to all these.
So masks are definitely. So masks are it's like a win-lose because you're protecting yourself from COVID, but also you're getting carbon dioxide. But it's still better to wear the mask if you're close to somebody and protect yourself from COVID than worry about the carbon dioxide. Because carbon dioxide is definitely, of course, we all know that's not good, but getting COVID is worse. So
do you want COVID or do you want carbon dioxide?
So the first way to boost your immune system is to get enough sleep. So sleep and immunity are closely tied. In fact, inadequate or poor quality sleep is linked to a higher susceptibility to sickness. In a study in 164 healthy adults, those who slept fewer than 6 hours each night were more likely to catch a cold than those who slept 6 hours or more a night. So make sure you get your sleep.
You could wear that mask or whatever, but if you are sleep deprived, you are lowering your immune system.
Yeah, but I'm saying even with the best immune system, you still will catch COVID. So you have to use.
Yeah, you got to take precautions. You got to take precautions.
Yes.
With social distancing, but you also want to take health precautions with your immune system.
Exactly. So number 2 is eat more whole plant foods. So we're big on this in AdventFit. We're big on eating fruits and vegetables that can boost your immune system. Fruits and vegetables have the micronutrients which help your immune system. So eat more plant foods. Eating raw foods is great for your health as well. And I ate recently a pineapple, which was delicious. Pineapples are amazing. But when I was eating it, my mouth was burning, my tongue was hurting, and it felt like my mouth was on fire.
Wow.
So I looked this up. On the internet. I was wondering, why is my mouth on fire? And turns out, fun fact, guys, even though you're eating the pineapple is eating you. But don't be afraid, because once you digest it, once it's in your stomach, it's no longer bothering you. But when it's in your mouth, they have the pineapple has this protein called bromelain or bromelain.
Just for all you bros out there.
For all you bros out there, this enzyme, it eats at the proteins of your mouth. So it eats the proteins of your mouth. So it's basically, when you're eating it, it's eating the proteins in your mouth. But your mouth heals quickly, so it's not that harmful to you, because you're gonna heal soon. But it's a fun fact that when you eat raw pineapple, the pineapple is eating. If you cook it, it's fine. Don't put it on pizza though. Do not put it on pizza.
Absolutely. Pineapple on pizza is the way to go. You know,
Pineapple on pizza is disgusting.
If you're gonna eat pizza, you gotta eat something healthy with that pizza. So how much better?
That's
would
tomato
it be
sauce.
is if you put some pineapple on your pizza there. But in all reality, as I said before on this podcast, I am actually allergic to pizza, and so my tongue bleeds when I eat pizza. So
you're allergic to pizza?
Probably it's just too much bro for me. Too much bro.
You're allergic to pizza, you said?
No, pineapple. Sorry, absolutely. I apologize.
No, your tongue bleeds because that's a part of. This is what I just told you.
That's what I just said. There's just too much bro. There's too much bro in that.
Too much bro. You couldn't handle it. You couldn't handle
all that bro.
Can't handle the bro. So number 3 is limit added sugars. If you want to if you have a sweet tooth, get your sweets from fruits. We recently talked about pineapples. So eating too much added sugar can lead to obesity and diabetes, right? And that can decrease your immune system. So make sure you're limiting your added sugars.
And people think that, if I eat a bunch of fruits, that's going to lead to diabetes and obesity. That doesn't make sense. Not all sugars are created equal. These are healthy sweeteners that you're eating here.
Yeah. So if you want to get your sugars, get it from fruit.
Yeah.
There's many things. You can make a smoothie. You can just eat the fruit raw. But with pineapples, be careful. But if you want to get your sugar, get it from fruit. Number 4 is stay hydrated.
Man,
stay hydrated.
Today I went to this this outdoor event, and I didn't realize it was gonna be outdoors. I was invited to go to it. I thought it was gonna be indoors. I did not dress prepared for it. So if I look kind of sweaty right now, it's because I was just melting away in the sun. Like, it was so hot, man. And I know it's ridiculous. I feel outside. Like I sweated like cups of water. I needed to find water quick. I had to go and as I was driving from that event, I felt like I was just like about to pass out, like, because I was just not prepared for it. So I had to pull over. I had to buy some water to drink. I bought some Smart Water. So Smart Water, please sponsor us. So I had to drink something.
Yeah. So water doesn't necessarily protect you from germs and viruses, but preventing dehydration is important to your overall health. So make sure you're drinking your water.
But I mean, drinking water is going to flush out toxins and stuff like that as well.
Yes.
So that in and of itself is going to keep your immune system up. So
especially if you're sick, make sure you stay hydrated. Drink a whole lot of water. So we talked about before. I had this little rhyme. I said, if your pee is clear. I forgot the rhyme, but if you want to find out the rhyme,
if your pee isn't clear, you're not there. That's what you said.
Oh yes, that's what it was. If your pee isn't clear, you're not there. So make sure you drink a lot of water.
And if your poop ain't brown, get out of town.
Okay.
that is not a statement. That's not a phrase.
No, that is not a phrase. All right, and the last one to boost your immune system. The last way to boost your immune system that we'll talk about today is to manage stress levels.
But now people don't really associate stress with their immune system.
Yes, but long-term stress promotes inflammation as well as imbalances in your immune cell function. So make sure you're managing your stress levels. Whatever you like, this is what I said before, that relaxation is not optional. Relaxation is essential for your health. So manage your stress levels. So I was recently sick, right? I'm still sick, but this wasn't good for me because I was sick, and then my car was on the street, and the day before somebody knocked the car. I guess they were driving fast, and they knocked it, and they knocked off my driver's side window. So I was stressing over that, about having to pay that, and then I moved my car over to another area, right? And then when I tried to start my car again, the car would not start. And it was on the side of the street where they move, where you can't stay there for the cleaning time.
Yeah.
So I had to find a way to move my car, and then I had to try to find a tow, and it's just a whole lot of stress when I was sick. So Yeah, that's not a good thing to. That's not a good place to be. You have to manage your stress levels. So whatever you do, just find ways to manage stress levels, especially when you're sick.
And that's why many times hypochondriacs, they end up getting themselves sick for real, because the stress of always thinking you're sick sometimes causes you to become sick there, because you are stressing yourself out.
The brain is amazing and powerful, especially when you're around. If you're around COVID, you have like psycho symptoms, like you think you have a cough, a little you're sore as throat because you think you have COVID. The brain can do so many things. That's why positive thinking is so important, because the brain just tells you your reality. The brain is the reality. So whatever you think you are, that's what you are.
So guys, if you want to lower your stress and stay motivated, watch some more AdventFit.
Subscribe.
You can check out. That's right. You could check us out at adventfit.org. You could check out our podcast either on YouTube or Spotify or Apple Podcasts or any other popular place where you could listen to podcasts. And if you want to follow us on our personal social media accounts, you can find mine on WayneJamel.com.
And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Mr. Woke. That's WHOKE.
And until next time, I'm Wayne Jamel.
And I'm C. Jeffrey White, and this is for COVID. Stay safe and be smart. And we'll see you next week, folks.
If you enjoyed this episode, why don't you click the like button
and the notification bell.
Ding!
And if you really liked it, please share this episode with someone close to you.
But before you do that, subscribe to AdventFit.
Exactly.